Revelation 4653. From the 30th of May 1949. Suitability for spiritual work, dedication of the world. Those who feel called to work for me by hearing my spirit's utterance as a spoken or mentally conveyed word must continue to be eagerly active and not lose themselves to the world. Nevertheless, the world is still their environment, that is, as long as they stay on earth the world also approaches them with its demands. But it can be overcome if the heart frees itself from desires and wishes of any kind. The love that develops in every human being can be directed rightly or wrongly. If it belongs to the world, then it is a wrong love which has to be fought against if the human being wants to be in contact with me and thus active for me. Thus the love directed towards me is the right one, and this love must fill a person who wants to work as my servant for me and my kingdom. There must only be room for me in his heart, thus no concession can be made to the world, and that is what is difficult for the human being and why only rarely is someone suitable for spiritual work, for a service which requires unconditional devotion from the world. Therefore I have to choose my workers for myself. I have to train their ability to tear the love for the world out of their heart, however, not compulsorily, but I have to try to change his will so that he surrenders to me and is no longer turned towards the world. And thus the world's goods must be presented to him as worthless and impermanent, which is only possible if they leave him unsatisfied so that he no longer desires them. If a person has a very worldly attitude, he lacks spiritual contact with me, and then he will also never be able to accomplish spiritual work. But it often takes a long time before a person has recognized the worthlessness of the world, and therefore workers will rarely be found who offer their services to me of their own free will. For the world approaches people again and again and seeks to capture their thoughts. And it will always mean a battle which, however, has to be carried out for the sake of the soul's salvation, and this battle always has to end with the defeat of my adversary who is the prince of this world and against whom this battle is therefore waged. No matter in which form this battle takes place, the success will always be a spiritual maturing, but the cause is worldly desires and their fulfillment. Therefore, consider every disappointment, every failure, every suffering through material losses as a means to overcome desires and cravings, and surrender to it without complaint, for it helps you to overcome everything that hinders you from being a good and eager servant in my vineyard. It helps you to free your heart and prepare it to receive me, who truly offers you something that surpasses worldly pleasures. Give up the world and exchange me for it, and you will gain the most delicious if I myself am within you and bestow spiritual wealth upon you, which is truly refreshment for your soul and cannot be compared to what the world offers you. Serve me diligently and make yourselves worthy of the privilege of having been accepted as laborers for my kingdom. Use your service diligently so that one day you will be rewarded as faithful servants and be blessed. Amen.